Ashtray halos on the table, lipstick ghost on crystal rims. Old clock stutters in the corner like it's half asleep, half him. Your shadow leans across my shoulder, thin smoke ribbon in my glass. We talk in fragments of forever, let the present drift and pass. Midnight in a jazz city where the past still hums in blue. Lonely hearts dance slow in silence in the spaces between me and you. Midnight in a jazz city where the softest word feels true. Every tired street keeps shining for the chance to shine on you. Taxi tires sigh on wet pavement, neon blush on tired stone. Couples flicker through the window, each one certain, each alone. Your hand rests easy on the table, not quite reaching out to mine. We trade glances like old records, spinning dust into design. We don't rush the gentle tremble, let the quiet have its say. Every pause a porcelain secret, balanced, begging not to break. If you move a single heartbeat, if I answer with a smile, we might wake the sleeping future for a brief Last call on the corner, cafe chairs turn sideways to the rain. You stir cream in your coffee, tracing circles round my name. Jazz beneath the city glow, old songs on the radio low. Your shoulder brushing mine, in time we sway so slow. Love is in the in-between, not the show but every quiet scene. Jazz beneath the city glow. Taxis bloom in yellow, on wet stone they blur and slide. We talk about tomorrow like it's parked just outside. All the lives above us click off one window at a time. Still we linger soft and stubborn, saving midnight nickel and dime. Coats on, collar turned, street steam curling at our feet. You kiss my hand, then let it go, and the night feels bittersweet. night, so still, so slow. Old clock ticks soft with gentle glow. Streetcar sighs low, then fades from sight. Soft vinyl hums a tiny light. Teacup steam curls, then slips away. Faint perfume stays from some lost day. Your chair is there, but turned just right, as if you left to dodge the light. Thin smoke climbs up in lazy rings. Fan blades turn slow like tired wings. My thumb half moons this china cup. I sip, I breathe, then look back up. Same frame note hangs in silver frame. Your small blue words still sign your name. Ink turned to dust, but lines still gleam. They float back in through every dream. Cold jazz night wraps round my face. Soft horns slide low, then leave a trace. Keys fall like rain in old cafe. They wash the dust of one more day. Street lamp halo on frosted glass. Thin worn coat for those who pass. Footsteps echo then melt from ear. They fade like you but feel so near. I smooth the edge of one old sleeve. Your ghost sits down then starts to leave. Window breath fogs a soft pale white. My name writes slow then slips from sight. Cold jazz night, it holds me tight. Warm small room and soft low light. I hum your tune till wrong feels right. I live in you in cold jazz night. Old bar clock leans at 10:05. Same cracked face since way back when. Red wine clings to this thin glass stem, like how my hands once clung to them. Records stacked like dim brown moons. Each groove knows our quiet Junes. Needle drops down, the world turns thin. Time bends back and you walk in. Curtain breath lifts then falls again. Roof taps soft from quiet rain. Kettle sighs once then goes to sleep. Distant cars drift too slow to keep. Books lean close in crooked rows. Dust on spines like soft new snow. Dog-eared page where we once read. The line you love stays in my head. Oh, cold jazz night, slow hands of fate. Old grief learns how to sit and wait. My heart beats faint, yet beats polite. It keeps the time of this long night. Faded sign above the doorway. Cracked red leather in the dark. Your coat draped over my shoulder. Old perfume in my glass. Smoke curls slow around the mirror. Band plays soft and slightly sharp. Your hand tracing on a coaster. Tiny hearts, then just a spark. Whispers in a retro bar. Names we'll never say outside. Trading secrets over last call. Letting all our alibis slide. Whispers in a retro bar, where the past feels close, not far. Just your shadow leaning into my bar. Piano hums a tired heartache, trumpet sighs a crooked line. You laugh quiet at my stories like we're out of place in time. Low light flickers on your lashes, ashtray halos, amber glass. You say someday we'll forget this. I just pray the night forgets to pass. Whispers in a retro bar, names we'll never say outside, trading secrets over last call, letting all our alibis slide. Whispers in a retro bar, where the past feels close, not far, just your shadow leaning into mine. Whispers in a retro bar. Quiet small bar, low light glow, soft humming air, time moving slow. Old wooden chair, coat on the wall, one tired clock echoing all. Empty glass rim, lipstick trace red, your old shy smile still in my head. Thin band of smoke hangs in the room, slow lazy fan cuts through the gloom. Low mood jazz, on and on, one soft tune till you are gone. Low mood jazz, sweet and sad, same slow song, the love we had. Rain on the street, tapping the ground, soft steady beat, soft steady sound. Faded red sign, buzz over door, stray yellow cab, splash in the floor. Your crumpled note, folded so neat, words short and plain, quiet and sweet. Small tilted frame, you by the sea, you half in sun, waving at me. Short gentle laugh stuck in my ear, thin little word only I hear. Cheap silver ring, cool on my skin, old record spins round and again. Night almost done, faint morning blue, soft sleepy birds calling for you. Last lonely chord hangs in the air, I close my eyes, find you still there. shadow in the window, my hat hung by the door, kettle sighs in the kitchen like it's waited here before. Sunday paper on the table, ink smudged where you once read. The clock keeps taking tiny steps through all the words we left unsaid. Beneath the amber street lights, the world moves soft and slow. We walk like careful secrets where only stray cats know. A hand that barely lingers, a smile that never speaks, quiet love and borrowed time that hides between the weeks. Taxi horns in the distance fade to a silver hum. Rain taps out old confessions on glass gone cold and numb. Your glove rests in my overcoat, forgotten, maybe not. It holds the shape of yesterday and everything we almost got. Some nights I pass our corner where the bakery used to be. They've changed the sign, the window trim, but not the way it looks to me. I see you with your collar up, laughing into the chill, saying nothing dangerous and meaning it all still. Small town, soft rain, old road, old train, dust roads, warm light, slow porch, deep night, short street, long years, quiet talk, slow tears, one diner, one song, same booth all night long. Cheap coat, red Dora shoes on that floor, faint gramophone sway, your hand would not stray. Small towns, high memory, soft stars over old trees, dreams. Now years, they drift slow. I sit in that close, same cup, same old chair. I breathe that night air. Soft room, low light, old song, blue night. Chairs scrape, doors fall. Time moves, that's all. 2 cups, 1 more sip. Slow smile, faint quip. Fade clock on the wall. Last call, last call, last call. Jazz, so slow, so small. 1 note, 1 look, I feel it all. You turn, you stay, I start to fall. Last call, last call. Smoke, dim glass, soft steps you pass. Old tune, same chord, sad, sweet reward. Short laugh, shy eyes, small words, thin lies. Warm hand, cool shawl. Last call, last call. Soft, yes, soft, no. Which way? Last call, jazz, so smooth. Last call, jazz, so small. Chandelier fills the gloom. Candlelight's a last cigar. Moonlight glows, the doors ajar. Midnight waltzes through. City fades from view. Tables are pushed to the walls. Floorboards echo with the sound of footsteps. Starlight and a lullaby. Time flies as we say goodbye. One last song to take us home. Before the silence comes, we toast to what was and what's to come. Here's to you. One last glass before dawn. One last glass before dawn. dawn lights the chandelier. Daylight comes, the candle burns, sunlight shines and the world turns. We toast to what was and what's to come. Here's to you, one last glass before dawn. One last glass before dawn. Oh, cafe light, so small, so dim. Your chair is cold where you would sit in. My tea goes cold, I watch it stay. Clock on the wall just sighs and plays. Soft jazz and smoke in lazy rings. The trumpet cries when someone sings. The floorboards ache with every turn. The past feels near and still I burn. Soft jazz, regret the night so slow. I said I'm fine, I let you go. Soft jazz, regret that quiet pain. Your empty glass, your coat, your name. Your last short note on folded white. It shook my hand, it shook my sight. Four small neat words, they cut, they stay. I loved you once, I walked away. Your laugh, your hand, your gentle pride, they sit with me like friends outside. The waiter knows, he looks, he turns. He pours, he nods, the candle burns. If time could bend, if feet could slide back to that dance, back to your side, I'd hold on tight, I'd speak, I'd stay. I'd keep you close, not walk away. Now every note is thin and blue. Each little sound drifts back to you. The band plays soft, the crowd grows thin. Last call arrives, the dark moves in. There's a lounge downtown with a neon sign and a velvet floor and a glass of wine, and the band plays cold and the clock strikes 9. On the dot, dear, the fun starts. All the gents and dames with the broken dreams and the lonely lives and the shattered schemes and the broken glass with the sunken beams play their parts with the soft lights and lonely hearts. That's where I wait for you. Every night it's true. In the soft lights with lonely hearts. In a dirty town where the streets are mean and the good things gone and the grass ain't green and the well dries up and the love grows lean and the clouds drift apart in the lost and found in a soft lights with lonely hearts. Ever find that you're looking for a friend, I'll be here at this little corner spot. I'm waiting for you. All the gents and dames with the broken dreams and the lonely lives and the shattered schemes and the broken glass with the sunken beams play their parts in the soft lights with lonely hearts. A bartender smiling, his eye on the clock. The customers fighting the urge to take stock. The boy with the trumpet is saying goodnight. The barman puts out the blue bar light. The girls in the powder room powder their noses. The men on the bar stools are talking like Moses. And I sit alone and I think about you and all that I wanted for you. In these blue bar nights, while the girls and the boys have their fun, I sit and watch the night fade into the sun. The moon has deserted the world in the night, and soon the bartender will put out the light. The old-timers linger, they tell me the story of bar fights and pool nights and late-night glory. They talk like they know what it means to be old, and all that they are is afraid to be cold. In these blue bar nights, while the girls and the boys have their fun, I sit and watch the night fade into the sun. The moon has deserted the world in the night, and soon the bartender will put out the light. And I'm just like them, but I don't know it yet. I tell them I'm leaving, they say wanna bet. And as I walk out into morning, the sun in my eyes, I swear if I knew you, I'd stay here in the light. But I don't, so I won't. So I've belonged. Curtain of dusk, thin silver rain, old corner bar, soft window pane, your faded coat hangs by the door, your shadow gone across the floor. Empty glass jazz in my hand, slow little song from the band, quiet old tune, pale and blue. Empty glass room holding you. Smoke makes a ring over the light, soft piano walks through the night. I taste your name low on my tongue, like cherry wine when we were young. Clock on the wall barely ticks on, each tiny beat says you are gone. I count the drops left in my drink, I count the ways I try to think. I see your smile in curling stain, short little flash, long gentle drain. Warm velvet chair, cold little trace, your laughing eyes in every face. Empty glass jazz, empty old dance. Tiny table, corner seat, old piano, tired beat, shadow dancing on the wall, lonely laughter, distant call, soft perfume that fades too fast, broken jukebox skipping past, one slow song from years ago, playing quiet, playing slow. Empty glass jazz in the midnight air, empty glass jazz and an empty chair. You were here once, now the night just stays. Empty glass jazz for our missing days. Lipstick stain along the rim, ceiling bulb is burning dim, waiter hums a nameless tune, polished floor and silver spoon, ice cube melts a hollow chime, matches striking, counting time, curtain sways a gentle sway, as if you might walk my way. Empty glass jazz in the midnight air, empty glass jazz and an empty chair. You were here once, now the night just stays. Empty glass jazz for our missing days. car bell from far outside, taxi doors that open wide. Names are called and coats are worn, couples leave new wishes born. I sit still and watch the door, hear your footsteps nevermore. Every note the band lets pass rings against this empty glass. Hush, the night has arrived. The water is quiet, the beach is alive. Somewhere far out of reach, the stars find it hard to teach. The moon has taken its place, the silver is out of its case. Every shadow is warm around your arms. The muse is what you decide, the light is a short-sighted guide. Tomorrow arrives at dusk, but not for us. The young go searching for fun, the old always know where to run. The poor are out counting stars instead of sheep. Its ways of finding some rhythm to play. The night has its ways of finding us, finding us. Oh, cafe glow, we sit so near. Your quiet smile is all I hear. Steam from my cup, your steady hand. Time folds in two, we softly stand. Streetcars go past in silver lines, your eyes stay fixed and meet with mine. Shadows play slow across your face, the world goes small in this still place. Love between notes, gentle and slow, warm as the hush after the show. You take my hand, silence that sings. Love between notes, soft little wings. Smoke curls in rings above your chair. You trace my name in tender air. The band plays low, a drifting tide. We barely move, yet turn inside. Your coat hangs loose, your tie undone. We speak in rests, in two as one. One simple touch, the night turns bright. Our faded day becomes new light. No need for words, they fall and fade. Our quiet hearts are softly laid. A single glance, a quiet tune, two hands entwined beneath the moon. Chairs scrape and slide, the crowd thins out, the clocks move on, the stars lean down. Still here we stay, in folded time. Your fingers dance and braid with mine. You hum one line, so small, so true. The room grows still around us two. Each breath we share, the velvet air holds simple love, just standing there. Hadn't they, that dawn in an uptown cafe is closing out another day under a faded neon sign. We had a faded love, and I wanna walk back through the lights and stop under that faded neon sign and relive our faded love. Cold at night, I know it so well. One or two hotel bars we dwell under a faded neon sign. We had a faded love, and I wanna walk back through the lights and stop under that faded neon sign and relive our faded love. Under a faded neon sign, we had a faded love. near, old records hum, the night feels clear. Your hand in mine, the world grows slow. Small street below, the lamplights glow. Faint radio sings a distant tune. Thin silver clouds drift past the moon. Your quiet laugh, it warms the air. Time almost stops when you are there. Midnight love song, soft and low. Gentle hearts that move so slow. Stay beside me, never stray. Hold this night and fade the day. Tea in the cups gone cold. Half sip, soft cotton dress, your collar slipped. Your sleepy eyes, they find my face, calm as a prayer, a tender grace. Old wooden chair, its legs still creak. You brush my hair, you kiss my cheek. Clock on the wall forgets to chime. We drift between each breath of time. So pale, so kind, soft as a thought that clears the mind. If dawn must come and break this spell, let it arrive as slow as swell. Curtains all drawn, the world feels small. A distant car, a late night call. Your fingers trace my open palm. Each little line a secret calm. And few we share. Stay here, love, and always there. No speeches made, no vows we keep. Only your breath that rocks to sleep. Old clock on the wall, slow and far. Dust on the bottle, soft little star. Blue coat on the chair where you set your glass. In the corner, hat by your hat. Smoke curls in circles, thin silver scar. Soft yellow shadows, faint little bar. Cold ring on the table, gold on my hand. Your name in my mouth still tastes like sand. Sad notes at the bar, low and tight on this guitar. Sad notes at the bar, calling you back from where you are. Red sign in the window, humming in weak eyes. Melts in the glass, slow little leak. One tired waiter wipes the same old stain. He knows the story, knows every name. Soft talk in the corner, hushed on the side. Laughs fall like feathers, thin, trying to hide. I trace in the water the way that you left, line after line in this quiet affair. Street outside yawns, long silver car. Door swings and sighs, then hangs ajar. I count each echo, count each scar, lost in these sad notes at the bar. call is over. Chairs upside down, my shoes on the floor, heart on the ground. I hum our old song, one broken bar, walk to the night, leave half of my heart in this bar. If we met on a rainy day, would you still wanna stay? Would you love me anyway? There's a shadow on the club wall, and I can't seem to find you. Lonely nights under city lights. Love, you can't escape the view. There's a shadow on the club wall, and I can't seem to find you. Lonely nights under city lights. Love, you can't escape the view. Maybe we met in a past life under stars. You were mine, but this time we fell out of line. We couldn't keep it quiet, keep it quiet. There's a shadow on the club wall, and I can't seem to find you. Lonely nights under city lights. Love, you can't escape the view. There's a shadow on the club wall, and I can't seem to find you. Lonely nights under city lights. Love, you can't escape the view. Last call glow on the glasses, coats on chairs, but we still stay. Bartender wiping down the evening as records fade away. After hours, before goodbye, we hold on to the middle of the night, talking like the sun will never rise. After hours, before goodbye, your tie undone, crooked halo, lipstick stain on my teacup rim. You say I should be going soon, but the lights keep dimming for us instead. Dance with me just in our chairs, slow and small like a secret prayer. If we don't stand, we never have to part. Let the clock keep missing its mark. Piano whispers our last little lie. One more minute, one more sigh after hours before goodbye. The clock on the wall softly sighs in the dark, its hands moving slow through the hush of the park. A teacup sits cold by the chair where I wait. The door stays so still while the hour grows late. Your coat on the hook keeps your shape and it seems the chair by the fire still remembers your dreams. The window looks out on a rain-painted street. Each drop seems to fall where our shadows would meet. Here in this room where the soft lamplight shivers, where old love still lingers, where old love still lingers, your laughter still rests in the folds of the air, like a song that remembers you once were there. A record spins slow with a whispering tune. It circles the night like a pale yellow moon. The needle is worn, yet it still finds your name in grooves that recall every word, every flame. The mirror keeps hold of a dance long ago, your hand at my back and your voice soft and low. The dust on the frame of our photograph gleams, two faces forever in half-faded dreams. Here in this room where the soft lamplight shivers, where old love still lingers, where old love still lingers, your laughter still rests in the folds of the air, like a song that remembers you once were there. I pour out a drink in your favorite small glass, then raise it to moments that drift as they pass. The ice makes a sound like a far distant train that carried you off down a long silver lane. The curtain breathes in with the night's gentle hand. It moves like your coat when we walked in the sand. This room is a harbor for echoes and years, a harbor that shelters my slow falling tears. The garden outside wears your footsteps in dew. The path has a curve that still leans into you. The roses you planted lean close to the pane, as if they would call your old nickname again. The chair beside mine keeps its place by the wall, its cushion still shaped to your quiet, steady fall. I sit in the stillness and feel my heart rhyme in soft, even beats with the steps of old time. empty bar, piano plays in B flat major. Moonlight's our only sour as we slow dance. Sunsets faded a long time ago. Now we're used to quiet nights alone. Streetlights shimmer like gold. I hold your hand. Nostalgia, lonely story, whispered love neath the silver shining. Softly, the wind and the rain, you're in my arms again. Some things never change, they're just the same. Quiet, the city asleep, sirens echo through the streets. I'll sing a sweet, sad melody to send you to your dreams. Nostalgia, lonely story, whispered love neath the silver shining. Someday I'll pack up and go. Won't take much, I'll leave all I owe. But I won't be alone, it's in the plan. Echoes in a half-empty bar, lovers by the jukebox playing songs. Some things change and some move on. Some things just stay as they are. Oh, jazz is playing under neon. We slow dance like no one is around. Everything is closed, everyone is gone except the two of us staying downtown. I miss you when you're gone and when you're here, because it feels so good to be alone. I know this moment's gonna disappear, and you'll take a little bit of my heart when you go. When you go. Just one more dance before I send you off. Let's pretend that the song won't end. Your lips will linger like a menthol, and when you're gone I'll still smell them on my skin. I don't know why I get this way with you. Maybe it's your smile, maybe it's the booze. I guess there's nothing I can do. So before you go, just say you love me too. When you go. Lovers and streetlights and moon here in my room are starting to swoon. The sax and the air start to croon. They tell me the daylight comes soon, so don't waste a swoon. And so I make room for one more tune. The trumpets, the roses, the gin, they know what I mean. They're not in a dream, they're making it realer than it's ever been. They whisper you've got to give in while you're in a dream, while you're in between. And then I begin. One more tune, then morning. Before you fly away, we can make the night last. One more tune, then morning. I can keep you in the moment till the moment's past. I know you're gonna leave me, darling, you always do. One more tune, then morning. You know I want you, know I want you. When all of the saxophones moan, I'm not alone. No, they're on my side, so why would I hide from what I want? Low light, high memories, neon dreams forever linger on, as lonely city lights reflect a lonely night. Stars gleaming in the high ceiling, both dreaming in half. The state of a city napping after the club, walking me home. High memories in low tones, feeling high in a smoky bar. Like magic you lit a spark wherever you are. Low lights, high memories. Midnight highs, the shy daybreak. High notes play in a new refrain. Memories left like an old bouquet. Low lights remain. We're dancing slow. When the band packs up, we don't go. Saying nothing, but don't say so. Close your eyes. stars make a wish or don't. I've got nowhere to be, only a million dreams. Soft lights after midnight, oh, the silence and sound. Raindrops on the rooftop, love is lost and found. In the darkest of the night, when the spark has lost its light, we'll become in each other's arms. Come, hold me, I've told you that time and again. When I'm lonely, I only remember back then. In rooms without sunlight, we'll pretend we're okay. We'll walk on the seashore, but I'll walk away. I won't leave without a fight, because the feelings won't feel right when they're gone. But that's just life. So come, hold me, I've told you that time and again. When I'm lonely, I only remember back then. One day I'll die, I'll lie in my bed. All of my life was lived in my head. Memories like moonlight, we love like fireflies. Light as a way of changing with time. Soft lights after midnight, on my eyes like the waves after a glow from long ago. Love is lost and saved in the darkest of the night. When the spark has lost its light, we'll become in each other's arms. The memories come in spurts, I know them well. From the tales my mother tells, and they conjure quite a spell. When I'm at the stereo, playing songs we both know, it feels like yesterday when I'm spinning those old records. The melody starts to play, I know it well. From the tales my mother tells, how she met my father when the songs would play on the stereo, songs they dance to, songs I know. It feels like yesterday when I'm spinning those old records. Quiet hearts, quiet homes, I've heard about them from my mother long glass and pour myself a drink as the tears begin to sting. But there's a warmth in my heart like it's never been apart when I'm at the stereo playing songs we both know, and I'm spinning those old records. Quiet hearts, quiet homes, I've heard about them from my mother long ago. On a summer night in July, on the last night of their life, it's a memory now I know. I just wish that I could go. Quiet hearts, quiet homes, I know it well from the tales my mother tells. It's a memory now I know. I just wish that I could go. Quiet hearts, quiet home. It's late, but baby, the night is young, and there's one last song before dawn. We could waste away, the night is ours to take. We'll play, 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 play. One last song before dawn. We'll play, 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 play. One last song before dawn. The street is quiet, the lights are low. It's one of those nights that go on and on. I'll sing you to sleep. The dawn is yours to keep. We'll play, 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 play. One last song before dawn. We'll play, 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 play. One last song before dawn. On the city lights, we'll close our eyes, let them guide us home. The world is dark and wide, but there's nothing left to hide. One last song before dawn. We'll play, 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 play. One last song before dawn. We'll play, 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 play. One last song before dawn. Coffee cup ring on the table, lipstick ghost on the rim. Your chair still pulled in beside me, like you might drift back in. Streetcar sighs through the window, radio murmurs a tune. Smoke curls slow to the ceiling, tracing your name in the room. Saxophone tears at midnight, pouring down the edge of the night. Every blue broken beautiful note spells your name in the light. Saxophone tears at midnight, soft and low and out of sight. I hold you close in the spaces between the wrong and the right. Gloves in the pocket of my overcoat, tickets from a long closed show. We danced till the band grew tired, then walked home in falling snow. Your laughter lived in the stairwell, hung in the hallway air. Now only footsteps of strangers pretend that you're still there. Above the bar just smiles, letting all these hours pass. If you walked in through the doorway, hat in hand, half a grin, you'd hear that old horn confessing everything I keep.